Hello, we are going to do a very quick rerun through of difference of squares, something we talked about recently briefly and kind of went into the details about why it works. We're going to look at this trick again for factoring so that we can see it and hopefully catch it in the one problem that we have on our test that covers it. So, difference of squares, factoring's last trick. This is a difference of squares problem. Take a moment, write this down. X squared minus 81. And what we should be noticing is that both of these numbers are perfect squares. So we have x squared, which is the number x, squared, and then 81, which is 9 squared. That's where the term difference of squares comes from. We have one square and another square, and we're taking the difference of them with that minus sign in the middle. So what this is going to do whenever we factor it, long story short, this is the trick, is what's going to give us x plus 9 and x minus 9 as our two factors. Okay, and what you'll find is if you FOIL this out, you'll end up with a plus 9x and a minus 9x that will then go away. So you'll have like a 0x term in the middle, and then x times x is x squared, 9 times negative 9 is negative 81. That's where the trick is. That's what the trick does. That's how it works. So to look at a few more examples, we will have something like this: p squared minus 36. P squared is p times p, and this is 6 times 6, so p plus 6, p minus 6. Y squared minus 4, y squared, 2 squared, y plus 2, y minus 2. This is one of my favorite ones because a lot of people forget that 1 is a perfect square. So we have h times h and 1 times 1 giving us h plus 1, h minus 1. If you need to pause, jot these examples down. Now's probably a good time to do it. I'll take a breath. Okay, one more to look at is something like 64x squared minus 144y squared. Okay, this is also a difference of squares, or difference of squares. The only difference here is a is not 1. A is 64, but 64x squared is 8x times 8x. 64 is a perfect square. Same thing over here with 144 y squared. 144 is 12 squared, and y squared is y squared. So this would come out to, and I don't have this one typed in, but this would be 8x plus 12y and 8x minus 12y. So I think there's one example that looks like the top three, and there's one example that looks like the bottom three. And the one on the bottom three is, I'm sorry, not bottom three, bottom one. And the guy down here that we have on the quiz is a multiple choicer. So just be on the lookout for it and identify, if you do have those coefficients, the coefficients might also be perfect squares. So keep an eye on that. And you guys should be good. I think you guys can catch this trick. We've gone over it in detail on Friday really quick, and we're going over it now also really quickly. Just let you see it. You'll catch it. It's only two problems. I think you'll be fine. The other trick that we talked about, again, you don't need it all. You'll be able to figure it out. Just realize if you have the same factor twice, so if you have 3x plus 1 and 3x plus 1, that's 3x plus 1 squared. But that should be in your notes from Friday. Thank you for your cooperation with the substitute for today. Please make sure all cell phones stay put up even after you're done. When everybody's done, you guys can pull your phones back out, but until then, everybody needs to keep their phones put up, turned off, all that fun stuff to make sure we're not causing any disruptions while people are testing. Good luck, and I will see you guys tomorrow.